Hey, what's up, everyone? Huge update just dropped at Pig Playground yesterday, and I wanted to go over some of the newer features and kind of go over the walkthrough with you in tutorial mode. So we're going to go to the website, pigplayground.com, go to launch beta, wait for it to load. There's a ton more options now. You can change the quality in here. I'm going to keep it lower for now, just because I'm recording, and it'll help keep everything smooth. You can go to full screen if you want. You could toggle that with F key too at any time. Um, you can turn the clouds on and off, shadows on and off. I recommend you keep the shadow on though, because that's kind of super useful in game for lining up your plumb line. So we're gonna go to challenges. First pick, and definitely enable the tutorial because there's a lot of mechanics in this game that are kind of unique that don't carry over from any other game that you're gonna need to be walked through the first time. So yes, guide me. So how it works, every level in Pig Playground, you start with 1,000 pick points. It's like health points in this game, right? So the way I've designed it, every crane costs exactly what it weighs in pig points just to start the game for choosing it. So you get a choice of which crane you want to solve the problem with. You get more points for solving it with the smaller crane. So if you choose a 40-ton crane, right away that deducts 40 pick points off your 1,000 pick point total. So every action you spend pick points. So like every time you boom up, slew left, right, cable up, down, pick up a load, that costs pick points. And the game also slowly drains you pick points just for time too. So however much pick points you've got left when you finish the level, that's your score. I had leaderboards up, but I kind of totally overhauled the challenges and I took them back down. But once I finish the game again, I'm going to put the leaderboards back up. Um, so yeah, start the level. Every level looks like this. You get to choose between one of five cranes, and you get a recommendation for, what's going to be your best bet. You could do this level with a 300 ton too, but it's going to cost you 300 more points right away for almost no reason. You don't need that big of a radius for this one. So we're going to go with the recommendation here. And plan before you park tutorial. Where you park decides the whole pick. If you're not sure, a good rule of thumb to start with, keep your working radius inside about 50 feet of every pick starting and final position. So we're going to find that spot the same way we do it in the field with tape measures. And we're going to go through that in a second. All right, so the first thing it walks you through right here is the camera controls, and it stays up here in the top right and lets you kind of go through all the controls while you can still see them on the screen. So you're going to hold the right mouse button, look around, hold the right mouse button, WAS and D to move the camera around. Scroll wheel zooms in and out. And then the last one right here, you hit P and it's going to take you to the next step of the tutorial, which is just, this is plan view right here. Click right mouse button again. You can pan around in plan view, zoom in and out in plan view. Hit P again. You go to profile view and you can actually hit Control P and go to a different view of the profile, but it's a little bit bugged right there right now on the tutorial, but you'll see what I'm talking about later. So tape measure tutorials. Your tools live in the toolbar down here. You can click it or hit T to open the tape measure. And you're gonna want to pull a 50-foot measurement from your starting position, or for the picks you're gonna do right here, or roughly a 50-foot measurement, toward you. And you're gonna do the same thing for your final position over here. The game walks you through that right now. So this is kind of walking you through the concept of triangulation right here. So you're going to swing the tapes together. So you're going to grab the end point of the first tape you did, and you're going to swing it over. If you just click and drag your tape, oh, sorry, I've got some stuff going on in the background right here. You're going to click and drag your tape. So if you don't hold control, your tape measure will retract and expand again. But if you hold down control while it's somewhere around 50 feet, while you swing it over, it'll stay locked to 50 feet. So once you get somewhere close to a triangle, you advance to the next step of the tutorial. You can park your crane anywhere. This is kind of step one of every challenge right here. If you don't have the tutorial enabled, you'll go right to this step. You can activate the tape measure from here if you want to, but the grid lines in this game everywhere, every scene I have, they're all 10 by 10. So you can kind of eyeball where you want to be. So if you count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares away from the truck, somewhere in the middle of these, I would just eyeball this honestly. But I like that the tutorial kind of tries to teach you, how to tape it out. So here's the crank controls tutorial. A, D, so left, right, W, S, boom, up, down, Z, X, scope in and out, up and down on the D-pad, hoist the cable. I also have it to where if you have a gaming mouse or a drafting mouse, you can cable up. Oh, fuck. All right. Bear with me, guys. So I guess I don't have it bound in the browser mode. That only works in my local app version right now. So it'll work on Steam eventually, but that's definitely don't try to hit mouse 4 or 5 in the browser version because that's still locked to forward and backward. All right. Got it. Got it. Got it. PPP. Tape measure. Sorry, guys. Okay. Crank controls. All right, just for now, just cable up and down with the D-pad. All right, so now we're gonna boom out, holding X down. So crane settings. You can open the crane settings from right here in the toolbar, the bottom right, or you can tap C. And the game wants you to set the turtle to advance. So we're gonna go ahead and set it to turtle. But before I do that, that's gonna advance the next step. I'm just gonna quickly go over the crane settings menu. As you can see, I kind of overhauled the design of it. Everything's kind of like zebra striping now. Everything's a lot easier to see. It's a lot easier to work with on controller now too. The UI makes a little bit more sense. Not everything imported correctly. I'm still working on getting some of these symbols to iron out. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and advance this by going to turtle mode on the crane. And I know that's not a real thing. That's the thing for like boom lifts and stuff. But it's a game. So basic picking tutorial. It gives you refreshers on the screen up here in case you forgot how to move the crane. Or the camera. And it tells you hang the rigging over any object, lower the cable until the slings drape over it, press space to pick it up. Alright, you can see my shadow now kind of right over the truss. That means I'm probably in a good spot to go ahead and lower and pick it up. Once you get this dialog down here, box truss, pick up the truss flat, hit space, and you pick it up. Pick it up a little bit with the up arrow, swing it over toward the green zone, and you're going to get the radius rings tutorial. Radius rings, press R or click down here and you can open the radius rings at any time. So right now the radius rings are set as a tool. So basically if you click to another tool, the radius rings go away, but you can change that by hitting Control R to lock them or just hitting the toggle right here in the radius rings tool to always show. You usually just want to leave this on active. That shows you what you can do with the current load you have on the hook. You can also go over here to custom and you can set any boom length and load weight and it'll change your radius rings to show you what the chart says at that configuration. So the tutorial here for level 1, it just wants you to offload this truck into the green zone. So I don't want to do the whole tutorial here. I just want to kind of show you how it works and how to get into it and let you guys take it from there. So once you place everything into this green zone here, that ends the level, successfully and everything. You get your PP score. And one theme I'm kind of trying to develop into this game is shit. Well, it's locked right now because I did the web export. Here, let me open it from my end here, and I'll kind of show you. So one theme I'm trying to have in the game is that it's like a progressive build toward a bigger structure for every scene. So after you offload the trailer, oh shit, I have the controller set up right here. I'll do this one in the controller for you guys so you can see. The controller tutorial also works. So, fucker. All right, well, that's a little bit bugged right now. I can't get my controller to connect anyways. I don't know why it's giving me controller tutorial. I don't have it set up, but anyways. Oh, controller is ready, is it? Okay, all right. All right, cool. I'll do this one with the controller for you guys. So, wherever you offloaded the stuff in the last level, it'll kind of stay in that configuration. So if you offload it straight, it'll stay straight. If you offload it all crooked and weird, it'll stay crooked and weird here. So um, I skipped the tutorial for this one, but it kind of explains to you sometimes to start the level, the best thing to do is just to keep the crane out of the way because you don't always want to necessarily use the crane first. So you can move stuff on the ground, light stuff like truss. You can move it around by hand by selecting it. You can click and drag it with the mouse too. It's way easier on PC, but this is how it works on controller. You can do this on PC too by using the arrow keys to select stuff, and you can once something's selected, you can use the crane controls W, S, and D to move it around. But if you hit left and right on D-pad, you can cycle through objects in the scene right here that are movable. And then once you have something selected, you move it the same way you move the boom. You just move it with the left stick right here. And you could hit circle to deselect something, or you could just keep cycling through selections with the D-pad. So I'm going to come over here. So I'm going to connect into one section. And I'm not going to take the time to read through all these tutorial tips. You can go ahead and do that when you play through the tutorial yourself. So check it out. If you don't have anything selected on the, God damn it. If you don't have anything selected, sorry, let me hit full screen for you guys. If you don't have anything selected, you're gonna just move the crane. But if you have an active selection, your joystick will move that selection. So this challenge wants you to move everything in the green area and assemble it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the easy assemblies right now, and then I'm going to get to the stand-up tutorial right here for you. And I'm selected, so build that 30-inch section. What the fuck? You want me to specifically want me to put on this side of it? That's fucking stupid. Oh my god, it's broken. Sick. Oh, that's why. Okay, it wants me to do it from the crane. I forgot. I forced the tutorial to show you all the different ways you can do it. So fuck it. We'll go ahead and connect it from the crane. So hold left stick, or hold L2, sorry, and use the right stick to boom out while nothing's selected. If you hold left stick or left trigger and right trigger, you can boom out super fast. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this piece with the fucking crane. Boom down. Make sure I'm in my chart here. Radius rings, you could toggle them with the controller with R1 and circle, or you can hold down square to bring up the tool wheel. And fuck. Challenge failed. Alright. Well, I think that's enough for this video, guys. You guys kind of get the picture. You can load up Pig Playground and play through these challenges yourself. I promise they're possible to complete, but they're not exactly the easiest. So you definitely want to pay attention to the tutorial. And good luck, guys.